All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am LaVonda Thornton Bush, one-star director out of Houston, Texas, and I am flat out excited to be before you this evening regarding the best place on the planet. So for those of you who do not know me, I am a wife, I'm a mom, and I had over 12 years of experience in the oil and gas industry, where I most recently was a business development manager. Guys, it was my job to travel 85% of the time. It was my job to work over 60 hours a week. So you could only imagine how much time I had to spend apart from my children, from my husband, and from the things I really wanted to do. Well, one day a gentleman had said, hey, I want to show you how you can earn a part-time or full-time income on a part-time basis. And I was like, wait a minute, I have a six-figure income, I'm good. He said, well, yes, you have to work for that income. He said, but what kind of income are you earning while you sleep? Guys, I'm so glad that I listened to this gentleman, because of that conversation, my life has changed forever. Just 4.5 months after partnering with this particular company, guys, I end up losing my six-figure income. My job decided that they no longer needed me. And within a matter of seconds, my six-figure income was wiped away. Well, already I was earning on a part-time basis 7 to 8 checks of income per month. Guys, I want to share this opportunity with you. And I would love for you to keep your mind and your options open. Grab pen and paper so you can take some notes, because what we're going to show you today is how you can design your ideal life with Planet Marketing, guys, and IntelliTravel, just through the power of entrepreneurship, the travel industry, and e-commerce. See, there's a such thing as earning more income. Now, some people think that that is in a job. I want to share with you that you can earn an extra income through your home-based business. See, it was easier for me to work my business in the evenings, guys. Now, then most people that have small children like myself, my youngest two are 3 and 5, and then I have an 18-year-old. Some people say, well, I can't get a part-time job because I would just spend that part-time money on child care. Well, guys, through your home-based business, you can keep your job, work 9 to 5, and you can come home in the evenings and work as many hours as you like. My schedule usually was about 7 to 9 p.m. in the evenings. But we're also going to teach you how you can travel more. See, there's so many secrets of travel professionals, guys, secrets where you will see that we get some incredible rates as travel professionals, guys. I, in fact, just returned a car last week. I rented it for my son. It was a 2017 Nissan Altima, guys. Nice leather interior. It was $12 per day. Trust me, you cannot get that as a consumer. Guys, we also want to show you how you can save more on what you're already doing. People contact me on a daily basis for travel, guys, for trips that they want to take. And I always ask them, would you like to save more on your trip? And guess what their answer is? Always yes. Well, guys, you're going to experience more altogether, and you're going to enjoy all of these things without getting an extra job. See, employees believe that there's more money in jobs, but the wealthy believe there's more jobs, or there's more income in leverage and businesses. And that's what we're talking about here. So you're going to be in the largest industry in the world, and you're going to have a partnership with IntelliTravel.com. This gentleman pictured here is Mr. James Ferrara. He's the co-founder and president. And what I love most is that when you reach Mr. Ferrara, he'll have an answer for you. Guys, I was so excited that I had a simple request that I sent to Mr. Ferrara, and guess what? He took care of it, okay? But guys, you're looking at over 25 years of experience in travel training, in travel marketing, and travel sales. But IntelliTravel is over 26 years old, guys. IntelliTravel is actually the originator of the home-based travel agent opportunity. So what in the world does that mean? All of these other companies that you see that offer something similar simply got the idea from IntelliTravel.com. Well, you're going to have all the accreditations and certifications that you need to become a fully functional home-based travel agency. Guys, this is not a timeshare or a vacation club. You're going to have your Cruise Line International Association. You're going to have your airline reporting commission. You're going to have access to all of the tools that you need, guys, to fully operate your travel business. IntelliTravel also has an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. Guys, that is impressive to maintain that after so many years. Well, I do want you to understand that we do have an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing, the marketing company that I will talk to you about in just a moment. But I really want you to understand that when you decide to partner with IntelliTravel, guys, you're going to have the opportunity to now be a travel merchant. See, people are in the travel industry, and they're hoping to generate trillions of dollars, guys, but that's on the consumer side. We're going to teach you how you will have all the infinite possibilities of owning your own travel store. Guys, could you imagine having the ability to book anything that you want, but most importantly, being able to help your clients by negotiating rates directly with the vendors? What about putting together payment plans and special trip arrangements for your clients? Those are the types of things that you can do when you own your own travel business. Guys, you will have the ability to book group cruises like family reunions. I met a lady, she said that they go on cruises every year, and it's a line dance club, guys. And so I was like, wow, you should have your own travel business, right? Well, get this. Wedding industries are just changing. People no longer want the traditional church wedding. They're wanting to get married on a nice sandy beach. Well, guys, you will have access to those destination weddings and honeymoons. And think about all the group travel, such as the sports teams. You know, now the AAU teams are saying, well, we don't want to book through a travel agent anymore. We want to own our own travel business so that we can book the travel that we're already taking. Of course, you have those corporate conferences, guys. There are network marketing companies that have conferences all over the globe, right? Church retreats, fraternities, sororities, and you guys just know it is impossible for me to name all of the possibilities that you will have in this industry by owning your own travel business. But I truly want you to really understand the power of the travel industry. See, we don't have anything to sell. Almost everyone you know is traveling or they want to travel. And the only thing that's keeping people from traveling more is the fact that they don't have enough money or time. And getting that time relies on a job. Well, we're fixing that, but I do want to teach you about these amazing facts about the travel industry, such as the fact that we are an $8 trillion a year business. Guys, $8 trillion, that's the largest industry in the entire world, and it's expected to double in the next decade. So no matter what's going on in the economy, guys, people are traveling, right? And think about the fact that it's the #1 research word on the internet. What does that mean? People are always looking for us. Just think about the information that you find online. If you've never gone to Hawaii, are you going to Google Hawaii, right? If you've never gone on a cruise, where are you going to look for cruises? Online. So people are already looking for us, and we don't have to go out searching hard for travel clients. Guys, millennials are spending $200 billion a year in travel. Spring break is rapidly approaching, and we know to avoid all major beaches and major cities because these millennials simply take over the globe for spring break. But think about the other reasons they're traveling. See, my oldest son, who's 18, he is going to Rice University on a full football scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, his very first NCAA football game will be played in Sydney, Australia. So imagine how many of his Rice college students are going to travel along with them to this amazing event, right? But just think about it. There's a lot of kids that are studying abroad. So it's travel, $200 billion a year. And then think about the baby boomers. They are fueling the growth of the travel industry. What do people want to do when they retire? Guys, they want to travel. So we're just simply telling you how you can get paid on what people are doing anyway. And here is where I stretch your mind and make sure that you are still looking at this from an entrepreneur perspective. Why? Because people do not just travel for leisure and fun. Guys, people travel for business. They travel for life events like weddings, in unfortunate situations like funerals. People also travel for medical treatment. When my baby girl was in the hospital, she was in the NICU at just 2 weeks old. She stopped breathing on us, guys. And we were in the NICU with so many babies, so many parents, so many doctors and nurses, and we met absolutely none of them that were from Houston, Texas. There was a baby there in the NICU, guys, all the way from Sweden, right? So just think about all of this is still travel, and you can earn an income. In fact, Untitled Travel is one of the top paying travel agencies in the world, guys. I'm going to say in the world. Why? Because we pay 70 to 80%. Untitled Travel is going to pay you 70 to 80% of the commissions paid to the agency, guys. Now, I want you to remember that every time travel is booked, a commission is built inside of it. So if you book your trip online, right, then that website you're booking through is receiving that commission. If you book your trip through a travel agent, your price and that trip, guys, there's already a commission built inside of it. And I remember a lady says, I don't book online. I don't book with travel agents. I book directly with the vendors. Well, guess what? Marriott has a sales team. American Airlines have a sales team. Carnival has a sales team. They are just simply keeping the commission and paying it out to their clients. So let's say you put together a really nice couples trip to Aruba, and there was a $1,000 commission check attached to it. Well, Untitled Travel is going to pay you $700 to $800, and they're only keeping $20 to $30. That is better than fair, guys. I've heard of people working for travel agencies only being paid 20% of the commission. Guys, please understand that if you were to go out and start your very own travel agency from scratch, first and foremost, you would not be signing up online. You would have to sit in a classroom for approximately 6 months. That will cost you about $2,000. Guys, and get this, at the end of it, you will have a certification for the travel industry, but you will have to go out and build your relationship. You will have to go out and build your own website. You will have to go out and really network and market your business. Here with Untitled Travel, you're already partnered with all the major vendors worldwide. Guys, we're not talking about this being a timeshare and you just selecting from a list of places. When you partner with Untitled Travel, you now have direct access to American Airlines website for travel agents, Carnival Cruise Line's website for travel agents. Guys, we're talking Norwegian. We're talking you have absolutely no, I'm sorry, I have some feedback. You have absolutely no, let me make sure everyone is muted. Sorry about that, guys. So anyways, we have access to all the major vendors worldwide. So if you're already booking your own travel, get this, you're now going to have access to all the airlines, the cruise lines, the hotels, the resorts. You're also going to have access to the rental car companies. You're going to have access, guys, to all of these vendors, even passports and concert tickets, guys. So you have full access in the industry. And so a lot of people ask me, well, how in the world am I going to get this going, guys? Well, we have the best in customer support and customer service. You're going to have your very own booking engine, first of all, right? And so all the people that you know that books their own travel anyway, you can refer them to your personalized website. But when you go to your website and you log in, now you have full access to your back office. This is where you'll have access to your Untitled Travel agency training, guys. You'll have access to videos and a training manual that's really going to guide you and help you learn how to work your travel business, guys. You'll also have access to the sales tools and business cards, everything you need to be successful in your business. Now, here's one of my favorite slides. This is actually where we talk about the money, and I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, how much can you really earn as a travel agent? Guys, well, here it is. If you know any business travelers, tell them to go to your booking engine and book their travel. Granted, that's the reason why I got involved in the industry, really, to be honest with you, because I was traveling so much. My company gave me a corporate credit card, and they said, we don't care how you book it, just get there. So how many of you know that I start booking this travel on my own website, right? But guys, let's say that they did that for you, and now you've earned $151.20, and all you did was refer them to your website. Right? Well, then think about the golfers. I know a lot of golfers, and I never have to convince these guys to golf, right? But 5-day golf trip, Scottsdale, Arizona, for a group of 4. Could you imagine earning a $274 commission check, and they came and asked you to book that travel? Well, many of you are on Facebook, and I know you are because that's how I promoted today's webinar, right? But could you imagine all the people that you see that announce their engagements online? See, when you make travel your business, you are congratulating them different. You're saying, congratulations, I can help you with your honeymoon. Could you imagine putting together a 7-day honeymoon, all-inclusive resort in Cancun, guys, complete with butler service, and you get a check for $561? Well, we can assure them that they're going to have a great time. We can't assure them that they'll be married forever, right? But, guys, I'm just having fun with you guys. But listen. There's a gentleman on my team that actually booked a 5-day group cruise just like this. In fact, it was a family reunion as well, but could you imagine doing that? 20 cabins, guys, a Western Caribbean cruise, and you get a commission check for $2,240. Now, I want you to really pay attention to all of these commission checks. It's just 4 of them. That's 4 transactions, guys, and understand that this is probably about 2.5 hours worth of work, and you have just generated over $3,000 in commission. How amazing is that? It's just travel, right? Well, you're also going to have access to having fun, learning, and earning. You will have the opportunity to educate yourself by experiencing travel from a client's perspective. Why is this important? Guys, all of these vendors are in competition with each other. Just think about it. If you've ever gone on a cruise, you've never just seen one cruise ship in the port. There's many different cruise lines, right? And then when you stay in a hotel, it's never just one hotel. They're surrounded by their competitors. Or even when you go to get a rental car in the airport, all the rental car companies are right there. So if you're not happy with one, you can simply walk right next to the one of their competitors, right? But so now these vendors say that if you become better educated, chances are you will sell their properties before you would their competitors. And so you're also going to have access to acquire vendor-specific certifications. This is addictive, okay? So if you decide to come on board, just know that the Travel Queen warned you. Guys, when you go to these websites and you actually learn about these different properties and different destinations, they award you and give you a diploma. But one thing that I love is that in addition to the diploma, they'll also give you additional perks and benefits. For instance, I had someone ask me to book them at the Moon Palace Resorts in Jamaica. I had no idea about that property. So I Googled it, I found it, I went on their website. It took me all but 20 minutes to complete their certification, and just for doing that, they gave me 1 night free stay. Well, then they said that for every 3 nights I book, that I get an additional free night of stay at their property. Guys, I have 3 free nights at the Moon Palace Resorts right now. All I have to do is fly to Jamaica, and my all-inclusive stay is taken care of. But you sell it better. And I, in fact, had the opportunity, guys, to go on my very own mega fam trip. And I know Miss Julie Johnson is on tonight's webinar, and she got a chance to go with me as well that second time around. Guys, but this was a familiarization trip. Okay, I got a personal invitation from American Airlines, and they said, listen, we know you completed our certification. We know that you're not only booking travel, but you're training your travel team to book travel, and we want you to come out to the Bahamas. 4 days, 3 nights, all-inclusive. Now, guys, I've stayed in all-inclusive before, and that just included my food and drinks on the property. Once you leave the property, you're on your own. Well, with this particular familiarization trip, guys, they took care of all of our food and drinks on and off the property. They also said, we want you to go swim with dolphins, ride on segways. We want you to go to all the festivals and concerts on us. Guys, they treated us like royalty. And let me tell you, it was amazing. I learned a lot about the culture and the food. And mind you, I had already gone to the Bahamas before as a consumer. But this time it was different. This time they didn't even say, hey, we want you to guarantee you book $10,000. No way. Guys, they didn't even ask if I'd ever participated in a fam trip or anything. There were no pre-qualifications. Well, I do want you to know that I got a chance to meet several of the hotel staff and sales people, and they were just really networking. But this is what blew me away. It only cost me $299. I kept telling my friends that it was a business trip because they kept asking us to post our selfies on Facebook. And so, according, if you saw these pictures, you would not have thought that I was working, right? But that's what our work looks like, and that's why we love it. But you will have access to hundreds of opportunities like this all over the world. In fact, I had 2 business partners that went to Cancun, Mexico for free last year. They went to a property that wanted them to see what their destination wedding setup looked like. It was a 4-day, 3-night, all-inclusive stay for free, guys. All they had to do was pay for their round-trip airfare, and that was phenomenal. Well, we also have some trips coming up with IntelliTravel.com. Guys, as an IntelliTravel agent, you have been invited to Norwegian Cruise Line Seminar at Sea. I believe this is actually leaving next week, but it's a 3-day Bahamas cruise, guys. Do you see that price? Balcony cabins, $239 per person. See, consumers normally pay that just in taxes, but Norwegian Cruise Lines is inviting us out because they know that we have already booked over $109 million in travel in the past 16 months, and they want us to learn more about their cruise ship. Well, get this. Carnival says we have cruise ships too, right? So they said, listen, we're hosting a seminar at sea. 4-day Bahamas cruise for 199 ocean view cabins, guys, and the balcony cabins are only $299. Now, aboard the Carnival cruise ship, we're just going to learn how they do things, how their food tastes, and how their music sounds so we can better sell it to our clients, right? Well, here is one of the things that really sets IntelliTravel apart, and this is usually what helps people make their decision on why this should be their home. For one, IntelliTravel offers you the best travel price guarantee. So when your friends and family decide to go out and continue to search for their travel, if they find something cheaper, guess what? You will be able to meet or beat the competitor pricing. We also have the 100% money-back guarantee, guys, 30 days, no questions asked. So you have the ability to start your own travel agency, travel, search for travel, book travel, or pretend like you're booking it. And if it's not for you, guys, guess what? The company will refund you the difference. That is why we have a A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. And then take a look at this last guarantee. It's the risk-free profit guarantee. If you haven't earned more or saved more than you've invested within your first 12 months, guys, the company is going to refund you the difference. Now, I knew that I only had 30 days to try this thing out. And let me tell you, me and my husband, we tried it out with no breaks. Well, as soon as we got started, we took a trip to New Orleans, Louisiana, and we stayed in 2 different hotels. The first hotel was Royal Sonesta. Guys, I was on Bourbon Street. That was my first time staying on Bourbon Street, and no one told me that Bourbon Street never sleeps. So I was like exhausted, but they gave me a 20% discount on that hotel. And in fact, the hotel staff was so disappointed that I was leaving early that they gave me a 20% discount code to give to all of my clients and my team, guys. And get this, I then went downtown New Orleans. Total not expected, no reservation made. I told them that I was a travel agent. I did take their certification the night before just in case they asked for it, but I had my credentials, and guys, they gave us an $80 per night discount, and they upgraded us for free, and we stayed at the Intercontinental Hotel. We're talking 4-star hotels, guys, and then get this, we went to Atlanta, Georgia, and we got an amazing discount on our hotel, but what blew me away was the fact that we were able to rent a 3-day SUV with Hertz rental car, guys, and I paid a total of $113 total for those 3 days. Now, if you know Hertz like I know Hertz, that would have been a total of $113 per day. But there is another side of this business. See, so many people are probably hearing these things and saying, man, it sounds good, but I really don't have that kind of money to travel anyway. Well, I want you to start imagining what financial freedom would look like for you. I want you to pretend just for a moment, what would your life look like if you had all the money in the world? If money was no longer your issue? What if you could just go and enjoy life without checking your bank account? Guys, that may look different for many of you, right? Some people would retire early. Some people would travel, pack a bag, and never come back, right? And some people would just spend more time with their family doing the things that they truly want to do. But we want to help position you with that by owning your own business, guys. I also want you to imagine, what does your personal freedom, what would that look like? See, when I worked in corporate America, my job owned me. Guys, they could call me at any time and tell me that I needed to pack a bag and head to the airport to go for a business meeting. Immediately after losing my job, I had a burden was released off my shoulders, guys. It was a sigh of relief, because then now I can control my schedule. I no longer have to ask another man if it's okay for me to take my children to their doctor's appointments. I no longer have to ask for permission to do the things that I want to do, right? To take the vacation time that I've already earned. And I know many of you feel the same way. Well, I want you to also picture what time freedom looks like. You know, when we talk about time, I always say that we never know how much time we have. And it's simply up to us, guys, to design a life where we make it all worthwhile. Well, here with Planet Marketing, guys, you are now going to experience earning life-changing income. I told you about our travel side of the business, but here is where we actually are earning our leveraged and residual income. Guys, Planet Marketing was launched by this gentleman you see pictured here, Mr. Donald Bradley. He's our founder and chairman of the board. See, what I love about Mr. Bradley is the fact that he already had over 20 years of experience in marketing, sales, and product distribution. He was already a 7-figure earner, guys, in the industry. Well, what he did not like about the companies where he was working for is that there was always something missing. Either the leadership wasn't quite right, the compensation plan didn't pay as well as they had promised, or guys, it just truly wasn't an opportunity where his team could win, right? And so Mr. Bradley says, I'm not going to another company. 16 months ago, he decided that he would launch his own company October 26, 2015, and he said, you know what, here is where average people will earn above average income. Here is where you guys are now going to hear stories like mine, where I was able to work a full-time job and earn a full-time income while working this business part-time, guys, and how I was still not having to go back to corporate America thanks to Planet Marketing. But you will also hear about six-figure earners, guys, earning their six figures part-time. You will hear about individuals that are making more in a month than they have earned in a year on their jobs. Guys, Planet Marketing has just really made it affordable for you to own your own franchise, guys. You have an online business, so you can truly work this business from the comfort of your home or your cell phone. Guys, with Planet Marketing, you now have the direct ability to sell travel stores. See, some people who may not be familiar with business, they see the travel side and they said, I can sell all this travel. But guys, remember, that is what you call linear income. The moment you stop booking travel, you're not making travel commissions. Well, I want to challenge you to do what your bosses have done or the CEOs of the companies that you work for have done, and that is to leverage the time and talent of others. Guys, here with Planet Marketing, not only do I own my own travel store, but I've been able to help 79 other people own their own travel store. How many travel stores would you rather earn a percentage of, right? Now, you don't have to work every day if you don't want to. And what I love is that our corporate leadership just have the perfect opportunity in place for us. Guys, you're going to get all the support and training that you need. We are totally compliant, and you will be recognized as you grow in our company. But I do want to talk about our marketing compensation plan, where you can totally leverage the power of leverage and residual income. Guys, here is one of my favorite quotes. It's a quote from multi-billionaire Warren Buffett. This gentleman is worth over $65 billion, and he did not earn that income alone. Guys, he says to never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. I talked to two people today that said that they love this opportunity. However, their jobs did not allow them the time to work their own business. And I'm like, well, that will always be your problem, right? We now have to leverage the time and talents of others, guys, but through your own business. So what happens here is that you will start to earn a leveraged income where you're going to earn on every single sale. So what are we selling? We're selling in teletravel agencies, guys. You will receive a $50 direct sales commission each and every time you help someone start their own travel business. Guys, I also want to share with you the opportunity for the 50% check match on all your personally sponsored agents. So whenever you help someone come on board, you're going to earn $50. But remember, they know people that you do not know. Guys, so when they go out and they earn $50, you then will earn a $25 match. So let's say you do what I did. I shared this opportunity with everyone, as you can hear, right? Well, get this. One of my childhood friends decided to partner in business with me, and I earned a $50 direct sales commission for bringing him on board. What I didn't know is that he had a friend that owned a tax franchise, guys, actually 4 tax franchises. Well, get this. He introduced the business to him, and he said, absolutely, I want to come on board with you guys. And so then my childhood friend earned his $50 check, and I earned a $25 check for a gentleman I did not know. So here is where it gets fun, because the company says that there's no limit to how many people you can help. In fact, as you start to grow your team, guys, you will begin to earn an additional team bonus of 6 levels of $10 bills, so you can earn an extra up to $10 to $60 per person that comes into your organization. Now, I want you to keep in mind that this is paid every week. So however many people you help this week, you will see that check in your bank account next week. This is what kept me from going back to corporate America. My husband asked me, he said, what are you going to do? I said, well, let me show you what these checks have been looking like, right? But here's a couple examples for you guys. Now, if you go out and you enroll 4 IntelliTravel agents this week, you have just earned yourself $200 in your bank account. Well, you're not going to keep your success secrets from your friends, are you? Of course not. So you're going to teach those same 4 to go out and they will help 4 people. Well, guess what? They will each earn $200. But you will get a 50% match from each of them doing that, guys. And you have now just earned $400 in matches. Well, let's say that you do this all the way until you became a gold builder in our company, and I will definitely talk to you about that in just a moment. But if you calculate, you actually have just enrolled 20 new reps this week in your business, guys, and you've earned $200 in team bonuses, so that's a grand total of $800 in your business for the week. And guess how many times you sat in traffic? 0. Guys, I do this on a regular basis, and I train our team to do the same thing using the power of your cell phone, making phone calls, sending text messages, emails, or even getting on social media. We have other income to earn here. Guys, this is our residual income program. You will now earn Michael Jackson money. See, you probably are like me. I did not know or understand residual income. I would hear people talk about it, but I honestly did not understand it. And so the way that I translated it in my travel queen mind is Michael Jackson. Guys, Michael Jackson has been deceased for over 5 years. This gentleman is still the #1 paid entertainer in the world. Guys, he is still played each and every time a Billie Jean is played. He's paid when a Thriller is played, right? And he's no longer here. See, people like Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley, they're earning royalties. But everyday people like you and I, we're earning residual income when we lock into something like this, right? Well, get this. If you don't quite understand it that way, then I definitely want you to think about the residual bills that you have, right? See, I remember when I got my very first cell phone, that was about 18 years ago, okay? My very first bill, and I haven't signed a contract since. I've been with my cell phone provider ever since. But guys, get this. No matter if I feel good or not, no matter if I'm working or not, no matter if I'm dead or alive, if I want to keep my cell phone on, I must pay that residual bill. It's coming no matter what. Well, now, guys, here, think about earning an income that is going to come every single month, no matter if you feel good or not, no matter if you're working or not, no matter if you're dead or alive, because Planet Marketing allows you to will your income to your children, guys. So now you're earning an income that extends beyond you. See, if you're only working a job, once you pass on, that job may send flowers to the services, but they're definitely not sending a paycheck to your children, right? Well, get this. Planet Marketing is going to pay you $4 per person that comes into your organization, no matter if you brought them in or not. That is very powerful. I'm not going to kid you. I was not impressed by $4 per person. Again, I wasn't quite sold on the whole leveraged income. Guys, but what I start noticing is that I had only introduced the business to 10 people, and my team grew to 50. I had only introduced this business to 20 people, and then my business grew to 100. Guys, and then over 200 people right now in our organization. So could you imagine earning $4 per person, no matter if you bring them in or not? So the structure of this is absolutely phenomenal. You are going to earn $4 per person, guys. And as you see on the first level, there's 3 positions open. So you're now going to introduce it to the people that you love and trust the most, guys. Just pretend that you are given $1 million to start your franchise. Well, get this. Now, it's going to multiply by 3 all the way down 9 levels deep. So now we're going to help those 3 people get their 3 people. So now you have 9 people, and you have locked your whole second level. You've maxed it out, and you're earning $48 per person. Well, guess what we're going to teach those 9 people, guys? We're going to teach them how to go out and get their own 3, right, to open up their matrix. Well, get this. Now you have 27 people on your 3rd level, and you're earning $156 in residual income per month. Well, what do you think we're going to teach those 27 to do? Yep, you guessed it. We're going to teach them how to go out and get 3, so that now you have 81 people sitting on your fourth level and you're earning $480 per month. That's in addition to the weekly income we talked about, guys. That's in addition to whatever travel commissions that your travel store generate. Now, I do want you to see to the left, the company says that you have to bring in a certain number of people up until 9 to unlock this entire matrix. And when you do that, you see that you're now earning $118,092 per month in residual income. Now I tell people this is where it gets fun, right? Because here is when we know that it's going to happen slowly but for surely, okay? Now, here is where we want to celebrate you. See, as a bronze builder, guys, you're bringing on 3 active IntelliTravel agents. You're now celebrated as a bronze builder, but you have also just unlocked levels 1 through 5 when you have 3 to 5 business partners, okay? So you have up to $1,452 per month in residual income. Guys, the next level we will celebrate you is as a silver builder. That's where you now have 6 to 8 active IntelliTravel agents, guys. You have just unlocked the potential to earn $39,360 per month in residual matrix income. And now until March 31st, 2017, you will now have the ability to get a 10% travel match on all 6 to 8 of your business partners. So if they go out and do, or let's say they booked that amazing family reunion cruise and they earn $2,200 in commission, you will get a $220 check, guys, for travel that you didn't have to book. And then we have our Gold Builder program, guys, where we're going to celebrate you as a Gold Builder when you have a minimum of 9 active IntelliTravel agents. That's total, guys. And so now you have unlocked all 9 levels of the matrix. You're now having the potential to earn up to $118,092 in monthly residual income. You have just start receiving your first level of $10 team bonuses. You're also getting your 10% match on all of your personal IntelliTravel agents, and you get a 10% match on all your personal reps matrix commission. So like I said, you're going to teach your friends and business partners to do what you do. So if you're earning $1,000 a month on your residual income, they're earning $1,000 a month on theirs. Guys, that's an extra $900 because you're getting $100 per 9 people that you have on your team. I love our compensation plan. I love our builders program, and I absolutely love our directors program, guys, because here, when you hit directorship, you get your money immediately. It's people right now that are working hard until midnight tonight, guys, to hit their next level in directorship. And what do I mean? Well, tomorrow, March 1st, we will earn our director bonuses, guys. And so at 1-Star Director, it's when you go out and you build a team of 100 active IntelliTravel agents. That could be you and 10 of your business partners, you and 20 of your business partners, you and 9, guys. Go out and grow a team of 100, and guess what? You now are receiving a bonus of $500, but pay attention to the left of the screen. At 1-Star Director, you're guaranteed a minimum monthly income of $1,000. Guys, that is so powerful, right? Because not many people can go to their jobs and ask for a $12,000 annual raise. But in your part-time business, you can start to generate that right here with Planet Marketing. Guys, there's another level to this. 2-Star Director. That's when you now have a team size of 300 active IntelliTravel agents. That's now where you're earning a bonus of $1,000 per month on top of all the other ways, guys. We have several 3-Star directors in our company. There are 500 active IntelliTravel agents on their team. That's $2,000 in monthly bonus, guys. $24,000 a year just in bonus, guys. And we do have 2 4-Star directors in our company right now. They have a minimum team size of 1,500 active IntelliTravel agents, guys. At the beginning of the month, tomorrow, that's $4,000 bonuses that will hit their bank account in their home-based business. Guys, 5-star director, that's 4,000 active IntelliTravel agents. And I'm talking about this level because we do have one gentleman, he's our #1 income earner, that will get a $10,000 commission or director bonus in his bank account on tomorrow. Guys, this gentleman's story is very compelling. Why? Because he used to wait tables in a restaurant he couldn't afford to eat in. Guys, he used to get eviction notices on his door all the time because his paycheck did not come quite on time, right? And now he's earning more in a month than he did a year on his job. But you see, this goes all the way up to 9-star director, 100,000 active IntelliTravel agents. Guys, you'll have the potential to earn over $100,000 a month in income. Guys, I want you to know that we do understand that not everyone will go out and earn 6 figures because they probably don't want to, and that's okay. Some people love the jobs that they have. They love the companies that they have built, but they also know that they can't afford to miss an amazing opportunity where they can earn as much or as little income as they want. See, some people say, LaVonda, this sounds great, but actually an extra $400 a month, an extra $100 a week will help bless my family. And I'm excited to tell you that here we can help you no matter what your financial goals are. Guys, we do have our 6-figure presidential ring and Rolex watch program. That's where Mr. Bradley and the Planet Marketing team says they could have offered us car programs, guys, but how many of you don't need a car right now, right? You want to use your money on what you want to use your money. And so here you earn your income. You get to decide if you want to save it or invest it or give it away. But guys, here you will still be recognized at your income level. So when you are earning a minimum of $8,333 a month, that's $100,000 a year, you will have on your finger a sapphire ring. We have over 8 sapphire ring wearers right now, or about 8 sapphire ring wearers, guys. And then we have our ruby ring wearers. That's $250,000 a year in income. That's $20,833 a month. And what amazes me is I've earned this income. Guys, I know what it's like to earn over $20,000 a month, but guess what? On a job, it is amazing to me that people are earning that from the comfort of their home through their home-based business. Guys, Mr. Shedrick White, our #1 income earner, will soon have this diamond ring on his finger. That's $500,000 a year in annual earnings, guys. That's a minimum of $41,666 per month in income. And Mr. Bradley, he actually had the opportunity to wear a double diamond ring in other companies that signified a monthly earnings of $83,333 per month, guys. $1 million a year in income. How many of you want to wear one of these rings or all of them, right? Well, get this. At 5-star director, the company is also going to award you with a Rolex watch. Well, here it is, guys. You have a turnkey business. You're going to have all the tools and systems and support that you need to be successful. You will enjoy, learning online at your own pace. Perhaps you're night owls like me. I wait until my husband and kids are asleep at night to educate myself. You'll watch videos. You'll have a mobile app. Guys, there's also events that are taking place all over the globe, just giving you an opportunity to network with other business partners, to really learn firsthand. Some people like to learn at live events. And then we will be in Viva Las Vegas, guys, April 6th through the 8th this year, celebrating and recognizing all the amazing things our business partners are doing. So at this time, I want to share with you how much it costs to get started with us and for you to make a quality decision and get started right now. See, with Planet Marketing, remember, you're going to own your very own micro franchise opportunity, guys. There's no products, right? It's an online business. You're going to get all the weekly income I just explained to you, the residual income, the bonuses that I explained. The company is going to design and personalize your own website. It is absolutely phenomenal, and it's only $19.95 to enroll. Well, monthly, Just like any business, you'll have an overhead, guys, but here there are no hidden fees. Your monthly overhead for Planet Marketing is only $19.95. You will have access to unlimited support. That means, again, when you make phone calls, you get answers, but you'll have your own accounting system that's happening for you. You'll be able to pull reports. That's all included. And then you have the opportunity to own your own travel agency. That's what we talked about earlier. Guys, do you see that price? That's less than what I paid for my 18-year-old's iPhone that I know is not earning him a six-figure income, right? But, guys, that's $179.95. That gives you now your own fully functional travel agency. You're booking travel and earning the commissions. You're traveling at discounted and rates that are guaranteed best prices for you, and you get your very own personalized booking engine where that will make you money while you sleep, right? And again, that business overhead is only $39.95 per month. Unlimited support. We have chat systems in place. We have a free IntelliTravel University in place. So much that you can get. But I'm sure that you are just like the person who invited you here today and saying, you know what, I don't want to leave any money on the table. What I want to do is maximize both opportunities. And when you decide to do that, guys, you are now paying a one-time $199.90 enrollment. You're now booking travel and selling travel stores. So what that looks like is exactly what happened to me on yesterday. My youngest brother decided to refer one of his friends to me to book him and his wife a trip to Cancun, Mexico. Well, I told him, I said, well, I would love to book that trip for you, and I'll earn the commission. Or I can show you how you can make money and save money booking that trip yourself by owning your own travel business. Well, guess what, guys? He was going to make a decision. Either he was going to become my travel customer or he was going to become my business partner. Guys, I'm excited to share with you that he became my business partner. And now that business, guys, that you will have for $199.90 to get started, guys, get this, it's only $59.90 per month to run that business. So now I want to invite you to get back to the person that invited you to this evening's webinar and let them know that you are ready to get started. In fact, if you have any questions, guys, we still have a few minutes on this webinar. I will be more than happy to get your questions answered. So if you have questions, you can go ahead and type them in our chat group right here, or you can get back to the person that invited you and get your questions answered. So I will wait just a few minutes to see if any questions come up, and I thank you guys so much for your time this evening.